It's gonna be a hell of a night. Oh, it's gonna be a hell of a night. 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 Oh, it's gonna be one hell of a night. It's gonna be a hell of a night. When to remember. It's gonna be a hell of a night.
Hey YouTubers, it's me.
What's up? It's me.
And this is us. Today we're coming to you with part what?
2
of, drum roll please, friendship. Okay, we had a couple of questions that we want to answer to the best of our abilities. Please keep in mind, honey, we are not professionals when it comes to these subjects. We're just giving you our perspective and our opinion about what we've experienced in life. So the question was, okay, let me pull it up. Okay, what about your friend and boyfriend? No, what if your friend and boyfriend don't get along? That's a good question. What if they don't? Well, my thing is, the first thing that comes to my mind is, why?
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Just, yeah.
It depends on why.
Yeah, because sometimes they cannot be getting along because he or she don't like the way that the person is treating their friend. Yeah. So that's why you got to be careful who you sharing your business with if you're not done.
Yeah.
Because if you're not done, your friend gonna be like, you know.
Friend or family, if you tell them that he doing something and you know you're not gonna be done with him, then your family gonna feel some type of way, your friends gonna feel some type of way.
Absolutely.
And it's like, why you keep bringing him around?
Yes.
And you just told him.
And I know people be like, oh, okay, well, it don't have anything to do with you, but I'm telling you now, I don't want to be friendly to no guy that's beating my friend or beating my family member. I don't you can be with him, I still love you, but that's something I don't have to. And I'm not saying I'm right, I'm saying me, and vice versa.
Abusive or emotionally.
Yes.
Or talking to you crazy every time, everybody in a big circle, and he's saying little crazy stuff to you. It's kind of like, girl, why you keep telling him, come on, telling him.
And I wouldn't even do it though.
Me neither.
I wouldn't even do it.
No.
Well, okay, well, here's a little brief story I have. In the beginning, when me and Pat first started dating, my oldest sister did not care for him. But she did not care for him because all she saw was me being upset or me crying. We never fell out about that. Yeah. We never had an argument about it. We never anything. That was my big sister. When if me and him had a falling out or a disagreement, of course I would go run to her. So that made her not like him. But what I noticed is that the better he started treating me, the better him and her relationship was.
Now they tight like that.
Now I feel like the in-law.
They so tight.
Yes, but so she didn't mean any harm. The only thing she really wanted was for him to love her sister. And all I know is my sister crying. You know what I'm saying? Or that's all I know. So, you know, that can be tricky. But like I said, why? Why do they not like each other? You know.
Now, if it's for no reason, like.
Oh, I just don't like it. I just don't like it.
You get with a guy or whatever. Your family used to one thing, and then you get with a guy, and then they kind of just don't like him for no reason at all.
Or her.
Or her, him, her, whatever.
Yeah.
You kind of just got to be like, whatever. Like, just ignore it. Don't even pay attention to it. Because when it benefits them, then they'll be cool with it. But if it's not benefiting them and it's just benefiting you, it's always going to be a problem. And they don't even have a reason. It's just going to forever be a problem. So you might as well just ignore that situation and just keep it moving. Nobody got time for that.
Okay, how do you handle if your boyfriend or girlfriend has a best friend that is the opposite sex? How does that work? Now, I have no problem with it. Being if they were friends before.
That don't have to be the case.
Yes, it has to be.
That's what I said.
Before we got together.
I
would love, respect that, and honor that. As long as they're not, it's not inappropriate. If they've been good friends for many years since they was in school, there's nothing wrong with that. You just got to kind of get in, where you fit in. That's how you handle that. What you think?
I think the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but we can't be together and then she just drop out the sky.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you just get a friend one day talking about, oh, this my friend, I met her at Walmart or wherever you met her. Coworker.
That's why a coworker exists, because friends don't go with it.
Yeah, that's setting yourself up.
You are a coworker.
For failure.
When it comes to relationship like that.
Yeah, that's setting yourself up for failure. And even if y'all are friends, y'all don't need each other number because y'all at work. Talk at work. Y'all really don't even need to be doing that much talking, unless it's friendly. But as far as outside of work or outside of
unless you're a supervisor, manager, or something like that, and you have to have contact. Yeah. Work stays at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So other than that, it shouldn't be no texting going on between you and a lady that you work with.
Yes, like, oh, hey, you know, what we having for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, that's starting up conversation.
Yeah. But a lot of things, I think it's only a issue if that's what does not work in your relationship.
And that too.
If you don't have a problem with it, it's not a problem. But if your mate, your boyfriend, your girlfriend have a problem with it, then
it's a problem.
Yes, and I'm talking after. I ain't talking about my friend before.
Yeah, and people get confused in relationships when they say they okay with something. Cause just cause you okay with it, don't mean I am. If you cool when we having other friends, then that's fine. But you can't have other friends. So we just gonna go and put that out together.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why you need to let people know on the first date what you want. That way it'll already be put out there. Yes. That extra friend stuff going on, that's inappropriate.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if your boyfriend or girlfriend already have a friend, then you should join in the friendship. Mm-hmm. Now, if the other friend, your boyfriend or girlfriend friend, don't want to be friends with you, then that should send up some red flags. Because I don't know you, you don't know me.
You should be happy for us.
But you got to also think about, did your boyfriend or girlfriend go to their best friend and bash you?
That too.
Is that why you have a problem with me? Because all she have done or all he have done was came and talk, negative about me. See, that's the problem. You can't tell people all the negative and expect for them to want to like that person. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have to, I'm not obligated to like who you date. You're not obligated to like who I date. I don't take it personal if you don't like who I'm dating. And I don't think people, but then again, I'm different when it comes to a lot of stuff. Like, I don't care if you don't, like who I am dating, because, and not in a bad way, meaning that if I told you something, then I expect you not to like them. Yeah. Like, that's just, what am I mad because you don't like them? And I told you that, hell, he drug me behind the refrigerator, I'm just saying, why would I expect for you to? Like, because in love eyes are totally different from regular eyes. Mm-hmm. What you see, I don't see. All I know is that you be beating on my, my brother, or you be beating on my sister, or you be beating on my cousin or my best friend. That's all that's the only part I know, because I don't know you. All I know is what he or she ran back and told me. Mm-hmm. And so it's nothing personal, but so if you don't like them, like, I didn't take it personal that she didn't, because I knew what I had said. And I don't expect for you to be like, oh, and I done told you all these negative things about, the person. So you have to just, fix that. And that's what happened. It ended up being fixed, where it was no longer a problem. She loved him. I can't even talk to her on the phone without her saying, where is he? Yep. My whole family do. Yeah. So.
That's a good thing. When your whole family like the person that you're dating.
Yes. And that means something to me.
Mm-hmm.
That means something to me. To each his own. Like you said, you may have a family member that's just like, oh,
you might have a few.
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be like looking for stuff that's not even there. Yeah. You ain't never told them nothing. They just don't like them just to don't like them. It ain't like they seen them out somewhere.
If you don't like them just because you don't like them, that's probably pretty much your problem.
You probably need a man. That's probably what it is. Because what's going on in your relationship that you so worried about mine, and you don't have a reason
if there's a reason. Mine. If there is no reason, I'm saying what is going on with yours, why you worried about mine. Yeah. So it also depends on what type of friendship y'all have. You may have some friends that, you really don't care what their opinion is, or you may have some friends that you really value their opinion. If you got a good friend, she gonna say, "I love you," and do. You need to do what's best for you. You need to love yourself more. You need to do this. You need to do that. Your friend is not gonna tell you, girl, honey. If he didn't love you, he wouldn't be hitting you. He wouldn't. Your friend gonna tell you no dumb mess like that. Yeah. Because that's exactly what that is. Dumb. Don't say that to me. Because that doesn't even make sense.
Or if he, for example, like if he never doing nothing for you and you constantly doing stuff for him, that could cause your family or friends not to like him, because like you always doing something for him and he's never doing anything for you. Mm-hmm.
And not just monetarily, just somebody.
Never, period. So
don't acknowledge birthdays. Don't acknowledge, and it could be a religious belief, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they come with that. They can get deep because they come with that unequally yoked. Because if you know that person didn't believe in that and it's something that's real valuable to you, then that may be the person you don't want to build something with. But if you okay and you respect that, okay, this is against his or her religion, I'm okay with that. Don't put on me, what you believe in. I won't put on you what we believe in. We'll just leave that alone.
People need to get that established.
Yes.
About what they want in relationships.
Because I like gifts.
Me too.
Yes, I like to feel special, and they don't have to be monetary. It could be, girl, honey, Pat can tell me he bought me a big red, honey, and some little Debbie's, baby, that's priceless, honey.
No, if like when you get in a relationship and y'all agree that neither one of y'all want kids.
Yes.
And then y'all get married and y'all still don't want kids. And then out of nowhere you pop the question.
I don't believe in changing the game.
Kids? We already said we don't want kids.
Yeah.
That's why we got together.
Yes.
Because neither one of us wanted kids.
Yes.
That's why we're together.
Meaning if I feel a certain type of way and you feel a certain type of way, if
yours decides to change, then you have no right being mad at me because yours changed.
Yes.
So,
so we had 2 questions. That was part 1 of the question. But let me see what the other one is, because we had another one. Let me see. So, okay, here's the thing. My husband just told me to go turn the cabbage down. So, I'll be back.
I'll find a question. Okay, the second one was, how do you feel about bringing, you always got different groups of friends. So say y'all was going on a girls trip or something, Miami or something, and you got this set of friends and then you want to bring this set of friends. Combine them together. Oh my God. My thing is, I don't like being around my other friends' friends, but I'm okay with it, I guess. I don't know. I would never say, girl, you should tell your friend to come with us. I would never say that. But if you was like, can my friend come? Then I would probably be like,
if I have friends, if it's your trip, I get in where I fit in. If it's your event, I just get in where I fit in. If it's mine, I have the right to say, nobody shouldn't be. I have the right to say if I don't want somebody to come to which I don't care. My only thing is that when me and my family together, we are ourselves. We talk about each other. We just kind of go there, honey. We just go there. And I don't know how other people may. Yes, and I don't know how somebody else may feel.
And then you just have people that you're comfortable with and you're not. It's if I know my friend and you bring in your friends, it's kind of like
and to me, my information is valuable because what we talk about it limits my conversation. When you bring in what I say or outsider, because I can't say what I would say. Even if it's petty, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's petty, it don't have to be nothing that's out of line or inappropriate. But even if it's something petty, it kind of limits everybody's conversation.
Yeah, like
if there's something you don't want to discuss,
you don't know them because they got friends. Your friends' friends got friends, so then we talking about it. They go tell their friends
because everybody think they got somebody they can trust, and then you don't mean no harm. It's just your best friend. You be like, oh, okay, I went on a trip with them, and they cousins, such. Everywhere we go is Vegas.
Okay. Don't repeat nothing that happened on this trip. Better not, or you won't come to the next one. Because if we hear about something that happened on the trip from somebody who didn't go on a trip, you ain't coming back no more. Yes.
And I expect you to do the same to me. I have no business going on a trip with you and coming back discussing the whole entire trip of what you did. Everybody's not married.
It should be limited as in.
But everybody's not married. Some people are single. And what you choose to do when we go on the trip is not nobody's business when we get back or wherever we at. It shouldn't even be. It's not a secret, but it's just not none of your business. You wasn't there. So
we had fun. That's it.
Yeah, we had fun, and we did jet skis. We said it wouldn't be like, oh girl, we had fun, and
let me tell you what,
Lay hooked up. Or,
that's too much.
That's too much.
Now you can never come back.
Never. It's too much.
And I'm gonna have to tell my friend, don't bring Lay. I mean, whoever that was. Don't
bring Lay.
No, Lay the one who got snitched on, girl. Don't bring Nene back on this trip because she don't know how to keep her mouth closed.
Yeah. And it is not, like I said, it's nothing probably inappropriate. But sometimes when you go on an all-girls trip, there are some single people. And grown single people have the right to do what they want to do. And it's not nobody's business. And it should not be discussed when you get back where you came from. And it's just that simple. So that's my thing about the
Yeah, that's the really
intertwined, because me and you may have an understanding, but you bring her in, she really don't get it, and she go back and tell y'all other best friend whom you best friends with her, but you just cordial with her, and then it just becomes. I don't see.
I just don't want to.
Yeah.
But I'm
okay.
But
can you have different sets of friends though for different purposes?
Yeah, I got like
these are my friends I go out to eat. These are my friends I go out with. These are my friends I just talk to on the phone all the time. And these are my friends I do everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just giving you.
No, you do. You can have different set of friends.
Oh, okay.
It's okay to have different set of friends. You might have your friends that's just comfortable around you. Like a friend that's only comfortable around me. So for me to bring her around my other friends, it's kind of like, I know she not a social person. Like, you know? So I wouldn't even put them in the same place unless it was like my birthday or something. Then it's like, if you choose to come, then you come.
Yeah. But
I take birthdays very serious.
And I take other people's birthdays, which I don't really care for mine no more. So there's a reason, but I don't. I used to love it, but I don't really care for it no more. It's not the age thing. It's just something personal that just have give me a bad vibe up in there. Not a bad vibe, but just a sadness in my heart for something that happened around there. So I don't really care, but I value other people's birthdays and other people. I'm friendly to whoever's friendly to me. If we ever have a misunderstanding, if we ever fall out, if we anything have ever came about, it's because you said it or you did it, and I didn't like it, and I may not have said nothing about it, but that's what I'm trying to learn. That when somebody do something to me, go to them and say you did this, but I'll just completely shut off. And stop talking. Or if I feel like, I guess sometimes I be feeling like if we that close, you should have known that I probably wasn't gonna like that. Yeah. Because I take that into consideration when I have a friend. Like that's like me saying, Pam and JoJo don't really like each other, but I continuously have events and invite Pam and JoJo without telling them. Yeah. And that's
starting for no reason. Or if you my friend, if somebody came back to you and told you I said something and you just get mad off of what they told you, and we tight like that, and all you had to do was simply just come ask me. And I probably would have said I didn't even say that.
Or it wasn't said like that. And I felt like I said it because all of us, are together. So I may have said it in a loving way. But I think when people I'm never get mad because somebody said you said something.
Me neither.
I don't never get upset.
I'm gonna just ask you.
Yeah, because you could not have meant it like that. I think the only way people get mad when they say somebody said something, unless it's somebody you can truly trust their judgment. But like you're like, okay, well I know they have no motive. But it depends on who it is. But
or if you made it up in your own head.
Yeah, but sometimes people already want to be mad. Yeah. Say I already just want to kind of have attitude about whatever it is that they've been building up on, and so they just say somebody said something, and that's just it. And I don't care to talk about it. I mean,
which is cool.
I never asked nobody to know why you stopped talking to me or why you. I just feel like
if you stop talking,
I feel like you stop talking because you want to.
Stop talking though, because then that comes with the whole now I feel like talking to you, so now it's time to talk about something that happened a year ago. No, it's not.
But and I used to be like that, but I'm not. I don't feel like that no more now. That if you feel like I did something to you, or whatever, if you want to talk about it today, that's fine. If you choose, if you want to talk about it tomorrow, that's fine. Because where I'm trying to go in life now, I can't take that with me.
That's why I'm just not gonna take it at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't take that bitterness or that anger with me. And it's first of all, ain't nobody did nothing to me that bad. I'm not gonna let you do nothing. That bad is stole my money or inappropriate behavior with my husband or one of my kids' father. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that many baby dads. I don't know why I said that. Wait a minute, Jesus. But I'm saying those are like things where you be like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna cut this. Not no regular we fell out and
now I gotta stop talking to you for 3 years.
Because it's
baby, you already was mad. So therefore that's why I said now we're not talking about it. If it's 3 years later, a year later, 5 months later, 6 months, next week, we ain't talking about it. We not.
She's just talking.
No, I promise.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
See, but I used to be like that, but I don't.
Well, probably because I wasn't like that at first.
You wasn't.
So now that I am, that's just how it's gonna go.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. If you don't want to talk, I'm not gonna ask you why you don't talk to me tomorrow because I just assume you ain't talking because you don't want to. So that doesn't bother me. It doesn't put no food on my table, nor take none away.
It doesn't.
We ain't talking because you don't want to talk.
Who cares?
I mean,
honestly, like.
I'm just saying, if that's my friend, you probably will care. Like, what did I?
Oh yeah, I would think that at first, but after so long, it's just kind of be like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, them one-sided friendships. Honey.
Or if you, every time you get with your man, then you disappear for some days and then just come back.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with having your time and all that, but I'm not your convenience.
That's what I'm saying. If only you want to talk when he's not around.
Well, it's something. You got to watch out for that.
And it's like, what is going on?
He may be abusive.
Mm-hmm,
or something strange about that. Because
that's why I asked.
Yeah, because why? And not that I need you to. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's an open conversation because people would go through this and pick this with a fine-tooth comb. It's just an open conversation. We're just saying.
Not nobody specifically.
No,
I'm just saying in general.
Yes.
Every time you around your man and you kind of disconnect yourself away from your friends.
Or he can be controlling.
Too much.
He can be controlling too.
That's true.
Don't want you, around your friends. I don't want you talking to your friends. And then it comes from him telling you little things about your friend that you never really cared to notice. And then you start paying more attention to it. And then before you know it, y'all not friends no more because he done tarnished it by
saying stuff.
Yes. And then when he gone, then you won't be like, oh, that really was petty. And
that's how it's going to be on that show we be watching.
Mm-hmm. Make sure y'all continue to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell too, because it'll notify y'all when we have more videos. Our next video,
y'all ain't ready.
It's gonna be a serious.
It's gonna be for real.
Yeah, it's gonna be a serious conversation.
It's gonna be too good.
Yeah. So don't forget, tell your friends to subscribe and tell them I said stay subscribed. Don't be getting mad because I said something on her and then unsubscribe. And then telling other people not to subscribe.
Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends.
And if you got a page or YouTube and you want us to subscribe, tell us something. Hey, it ain't hurt. Let's do like an overview. Okay. So, how do you handle it if your friend and your boyfriend or your girlfriend just don't get along?
Well, you have to see what the problem is first. Because if it's no problem, then it's nothing to handle. Then that person would just not like the person that you're dating. If it's nothing at all. But if they have a reason, then girl, you know why she don't like your man. Or you know why he don't like your girlfriend. So stop bringing him around.
Or do you break up with him?
No, you don't.
You don't?
I mean, if you're going to stay, no. You half the time you don't. No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if he abusing you, you should.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you don't, then that's you, honey.
Yeah. What about getting them together and try to get down to what's going on here? If
Baby, no, because
really?
At this point, it's like no, it's no need for a meeting. That's for family. That's not for friends. That's not. If you go tell your best friend that he cheating on you every other day, what are y'all having a meeting about?
That's
him stop
true.
to cheating? Is he not going to stop?
That's true.
He's not finna stop.
I didn't think about it like that.
I
didn't think about it like that.
You can have it with your parents or something. Like, if you don't stop cheating on my daughter, I think it's best you leave or something. But your friend telling him to stop cheating is not going to stop him from cheating. Or your friend telling him to stop beating you just for y'all to go home and you get beat again because he told you. Don't tell nobody that he was beating you, and you did it anyway. So that's just so it
really depends on what is the dislike about.
Because there's no point of telling an abuser that you told your friend that he was abusing you, and y'all all meet up because that's gonna make the abusing worse. Because he gonna be triggered that you even told somebody. So it's no point of doing it. Yeah. Honestly, if it's not with your family, then I don't see the point of having a meet and greet with your friends. And why do you want to meet and greet so bad?
I don't know.
As a friend, I don't want to meet with your man. I said I don't like him. That's it.
I agree.
We don't need to meet. No. Because then that goes back into you doing too much. Why do you feel obligated to have a meet and greet with my man? No, it depends.
That's true.
It depends on the situation.
I agree. Okay.
Never thought of it like that. Get to thinking, honey. I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it depends on where the dislike coming from. If you know that he or she don't like him because that person is abusive or whatever it is, and you can say 1,000 times it ain't none of your business, but ain't nobody. You're not happy with nobody. That's the thing.
And I don't like it.
Well, I'm telling you right now, if you my friend, my close friend, my cousin, my anything, look out for me because you ain't in love with him. I am, and what I may not see, you may see. Please let me know that I look crazy.
Even if I don't listen.
Even if I don't listen, say, girl, you look crazy. You look crazy. You get
tired on your own.
And I would do it to somebody that I feel like I probably could do it with, but I have had some bad experiences, so I just kind of stay out of it. But if it's somebody that I feel like yeah, I'll put it this way. I better not see that one of my sisters or your man somewhere.
Cause guess what?
Guess what I'm be doing? Waiting on you at the door.
He gonna know that I was there.
Yeah.
He gonna know that you gonna know by the time he get back home to you.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we gonna see each other. Cause I'm gonna say, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Like this video and subscribe.
So
be on the lookout. That's all I'm saying.
Be on the lookout. Because guess what? Friendships are value. I think you should value them. I think you should do whatever you can to hold on to your friendship. I think you should love your friends like they family. I think y'all should treat each other like family. I think if there's a disagreement and it's something that can be fixed, I think that you should fix it. Nothing is worth breaking up a good old friendship. You know, my sisters have friendships
for years.
Child, probably over 20 years. And I don't even think nothing of them young ladies but family. They just like,
yeah.
It's just like when I see my sister, I'd be like, hey, where? You know, every time I see Nasha, I say, what's the matter?
Yeah.
You know, it's just
natural.
Yeah, natural. It's just natural. And my family tends to, you know, take in people from, you know, from when they were little kids. And so it's just, if you just come in, you know, we're just a loving family. But yeah, so, and when it comes to intertwining the friends, I guess you got to know how to bunch them. You know what I'm saying? If they a fun friend, you got to bring, but nobody wants you to bring your homegirl and the whole night shit like this.
Cause I'm gonna tap you. So
yeah, what's she here for?
She probably need to go home, baby, because she finna mess up the vibe.
Yeah, like what's she here for? And I'm not saying you got to jump in the conversation and act like us.
Them friends that every time you go somewhere, they always need attention. And if they ain't getting none, then they ready to go. Don't come. Cause I'm never inviting you again. Ever.
Ever.
That's so annoying. That means every time we go somewhere and somebody ain't in your face, then you ready to go.
Ready to go. It's boring in here. Let's go. That's why you take your girls. Just have fun.
Yeah.
With, you know.
Sometimes we want to have a girls' night.
Yes.
With girls.
And for some of us, that's why we're out, because we do. You may have a boyfriend. You may have something. You haven't had girl time, because girl time and boyfriend time and husband time are totally different times.
And it's important to have every last one of them.
Yes, it's totally different. So your girls times, you're not talking about him. You're not talking about them. You're not talking about nothing. You're talking about fun. When is our next girls trip?
Everything.
Y'all, you know, just having a good old time. I don't know what y'all do.
If we having like a sleepover or something, we probably gonna talk about them.
Yeah.
Well, it's more like venting, but it's like therapy to each other. Like we're talking.
You gotta be careful with that venting though.
Yeah.
Because you could just be mad right now and make it look like it's time.
Nah, not that.
Oh.
We don't do that.
Oh.
But I'm saying like we'll just tell each other what's going on or something like that.
Yeah.
But nobody's.
Don't ever bash your man
it's
to
never
somebody.
That serious. We don't talk about stuff that serious.
Yeah. You can use your experience as a share your experience with somebody that may be going through it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you bash him, honey, you stirring up a pot of
Yep.
Because your homegirl is probably gonna be like, oh, his homeboys gonna be like, because one thing about it, for some reason when it comes to reputations, a man can bounce back. Girl, you could have been a thought when you was 15 and be 54. That's the only thing they're gonna remember. We're gonna try to start setting some set times. That's why we want y'all to hit the bell. So when we
hit the notification.
What is it? What the bell do?
It notifies them every time we post a video.
Mm-hmm. What does it say?
Ding-a-ling-a-ling, me and me.
Yes. So make sure you like it, sharing, and subscribing. We don't have a lot of subscribers, but we have good honest content. Yeah. You know, we don't want to switch it up and become fake just to get some subscribers.
We want real subscribers, real fans, real people that can relate to us.
And if you have a YouTube, share it.
Share your YouTube.
Yeah.
And we will shout y'all YouTubes out on our next video at the beginning.
Yeah.
Or at the end. Either one.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're just trying to help.
As we grow, you know, if you have a product, if you have anything, you know, just let us know. Oh, I did order the book.
We did order the book.
I ordered it through the author.
It is coming. It was in the middle of May. We said that on last video.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay, I just
coming in the middle of May.
Okay, but I already paid for it. I already ordered.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for her. She's going to sign it. And I'm going to send it to whoever name we pull out that little thing. And once we get to 100 subscribers, then we're going to put every name, all 100 subscribers in there, shake it up, and you'll get a gift card.
And we'll pull it on camera. We'll shake it up on camera, pull it on camera, and then we'll surprise you with something.
Yeah, you just tell us how you want to receive it. It's up to you. It can be through Cash App or a gift card, whatever it is.
Yeah, Cash App, mailing, Zelle.
Yeah.
Zelle.
Yeah, Zelle.
Just help us.
So help us get to 100 subscribers. We tweaking along. We'll be like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just like 2 weeks. So.
Or maybe 3. This is probably our 3rd week.
This is our 3rd week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we like 3 weeks in, but we're gonna be more consistent.
Yeah, we be wanting to drop like great content and things that people can relate to, and so we want it to be fun, but we also want to, do something that's
we want to have real talk.
Real talks, yeah.
Like we talk to each other, but we're talking to y'all too. But we want to have like.
So if you haven't, we do have another subject that Brianna put down, like our relationship.
Okay.
Like how do we maintain a good relationship? And so we're gonna also answer that, but we want to go ahead on because we had already talked about the friendship. We want to do part 2. We want to put something in between, and we want to do part 2. So that's the next thing that Wednesday we got something.
I can't wait to talk about that on Wednesday.
We got
That's just gonna be too good.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to talk about it because.
It needs to be talked about. I think we'll feel better if we just kind of put it out there. So, yeah, again, we don't want to do a bunch of rambling because that make people not interested in, in your conversation. We just doing some talk because me and Shae, we genuinely love talking to each other. We just close, so we can just kind of keep going. But anyway, don't forget, but once again, this is me and me. I'm me.
And I'm me.
And don't forget to
Oh, and by the way,
it's gonna be a hell of a night. 1, 2, 3.
Stay